YouTube. Campervan Kevin here with the pack this morning, and I have just gone to the dollar store to pick up some paint brushes. I'm going to be putting another coat of paint on top of my my front bumper. I had to move the tag up for my 96 rock tag, and ended up the torch ended up scorching my paint. Also, when they put this heavy-duty front bumper, when they took it off of Eric's black camper van and put it on this tan camper van, they put it on, they lifted it up with a forklift, and this bumper came off of a welder's van. There was only like an 1/8 of an inch clearance on either side. So they took 2 sledgehammers and beat it onto the front frame rails. And as strong as Herculiner is, it damaged it. So I've already touched up the Herculiner, and now I want to go back with the Rustoleum gloss and just put a fresh coat of paint on all of it. When I went to the dollar store, here are the paint brushes. You know, for years I kept my paint brushes, I kept them cleaned and maintained and everything, but now a gallon of thinner is like $15. It's not even worth cleaning the brushes anymore, so I throw them away. How can you make these and sell these and ship them overseas on a boat and sell them for $4.25 for 5 paint brushes? And they're pretty good quality too. So yeah, no need to clean a paintbrush anymore. I just throw it away. And while I was there, I got a kiddie pool for the dogs. So that ought to be a lot of fun. I want to fill it up here at the end of the video and let the dogs play in it. So I wanted to talk to you guys about the stickers, the sticker video that I put out. I'm just in shock. I'm in awe, and I am completely humbled. Just the amount of support for my channel, people getting these stickers. Thank you is not even the right word. I've got people in Canada ordering these stickers. I've got people all over the United States. I even have one guy in Great Britain that ordered 2. Wow. Well, wow. Thank you guys so much. At this rate, it won't be much longer. I'll have to place another sticker order. I want to thank Eric Hernandez for doing the graphic work on it, and it really looks great. And if you would like to get a sticker as well, just go to my YouTube page, my YouTube homepage, and there's a button right in front of my van picture. Right in front, the bottom right, there's a button that says stickers/support my channel. If you click that button, it'll take you straight to PayPal. And for every $5 you send to support me for the channel, I'll send you guys a sticker. And just thank you guys so much. I appreciate it so much. So let's head back to the house and get some paint on this front bumper. I'm going to roll it, and I'm going to brush this Rustoleum on, and cover all the damage caused by the torch and the welding on the front. This paint has been on here for about 3 years, and I've never had to do anything to it. For some reason, it just hides the dirt, and it lasts a long time. I'm really impressed with this Herculiner Rustoleum combo. I'm not saying I come up with it, but I didn't get any ideas. I didn't read it anywhere, or I didn't see any videos on people doing it. I did watch the video on the $50 paint job on YouTube. People were spraying the Rustoleum on their cars, talking about how good it held up. And I started using the Herculiner on the black Campervan, which is now Eric's. Started off by covering the roof in it, because the roof came off of a wrecked van that I found, so I took it off of there and cut the top out of the tan van and put it on, but it was red, so I put the Herculiner on top to make it black. Then it turned gray, and I ended up putting the Rustoleum on it to keep it black. I called Herculiner and they said that you can't do it. They sent me some restorer that only lasted for a few months, and it turned gray itself again. So, Martini, I paint my trailers and equipment with a Rustoleum, and I had a half a can of black gloss sitting there, so I don't have anything to lose. So that's how it all started. So I did the top. That looked pretty good. So then I went from the chrome trim down on the van that's now Eric's. Did that. I got all kind of compliments and stuff. So it wasn't much longer. I had the graphics on my van for, gosh, well over 10-15 years. I sanded them off with 60 grit sandpaper, rolled on the Herculiner, waited a day, and then put on the Rustoleum, and it really popped. It looked great. I used to get compliments all the time. People would take pictures of it. I'd be parked at the bank or parked wherever, and it just had a unique look to it and looked good. And one thing about the Herculiner roller combo is that the texture hides any kind of runs or paint lines or whatever, and then the bumps in the Herculiner, when the gloss gets on it, makes a really unique sheen. I mean, I know it's not for everybody. I didn't build that van for everybody. I built it for me. And so, anyway, this front bumper was, it rode on the front of Eric's van for a long time. And when he got that van, I put it on here. So let's get to the house and put some paint on this thing, okay? All right. All right, all right, all right. All right. So I had this old sheet here that we were going to throw away, and I'm going to use that to mask off the front of the van, because getting back in here trying to paint all this is easy to touch the front of the grill. So it only takes a second to get it prepped. Now get my 96 rock tag off. This is actually a reproduction, but the colors are exact. I have one from the 70s that I'm mighty proud of, and it sits on my bathroom sink counter. As you can see that when they move these nuts up here, they had to grind off some of the bedliner. It's really not obvious though behind the tag. I think I'll just leave it and paint it. But it scorched it all the way out to here. It's not noticeable. But here's where they hit it with the sledgehammers, and I had to repair it. This Herculiner is easy to fix. Okay, let's get some paint on. Rustoleum gloss. We've already shook it up really, really good. That ought to do it. These little rollers are the bomb. Why didn't they have these 10 years ago? And I've experimented with sanding down this finish before recoating and not. What I would do, I'd take a wire brush. But you know what? I couldn't tell that it made any difference. So, do it the easy way. It's just that easy. And this ought to last 3 or 4 years and stay black and shiny. Now looky there. And what you get from this combination of the gloss black and the Herculiner, you see the rough texture of the Herculiner? When the gloss gets on that, I mean, this bumper is going to stay this shiny and look like this for years. Now, I got to come back in here with some brush work. But, yeah, look at the difference. Now, and there's your finished product. Doesn't that look better? And any of you guys that have a Ford van from what was 75, 76 to 91, if you guys want the measurements from this thing, write me in my comments or messages and I'll get you the measurements if you want to build your own. It's one of my favorite pieces of my truck, of my van. I paid $35 for the front and rear bumpers in a junkyard in Augusta. And then this middle piece right here, I paid $150. This is the only commercial piece that's on here. Had my welder put that on. I like that so much, I went back and I added these on both sides. And I had the matching back bumper, but it was welded to Eric's van. The hitch was welded to it, and I just decided to let it go with it, and I just run the chrome on the back. But that ought to keep the deer off of me and look good at the same time. Now let's go see if I fill up this new little swimming pool, see if the dog's gonna play in it. Really not sure how the dogs are gonna react to it. Look at there, Tuck. What you think? Get in there. Woo! Is it cold? Oh, you're not getting away from me, Martini. Oh, that feels good, huh? Oh, May-May. May-May's gonna get in too. Ooh, wee.